Hey y'all, Daniel Aaron here, world authority on vibrant living and trainer of elite yoga teachers. I'm excited to share with you some astrological insight. And astrological insight, what does that mean? It means using the wisdom of the stars, of the planets, to see something about ourselves. And it's a beautiful way of putting it, if I do say so myself. I'm not actually saying it. It's just built into the etymology, into the words themselves. That's what astrology means. And part of what happens when we understand the symbology that's in the constellations, then that represents something of what's happening in the world, or if we're looking at a person's natal chart, inside ourselves. And right now, as we're heading to this full moon on Friday, it's a very cool one with some extra benefits. And to put this into context, we are in a much bigger cycle right now over several years that is hugely transformational, challenging, disruptive, and creating a whole new order of things. 60s point two. I've talked about it a lot in other places, so I won't right now. Instead, though, what I'll say more about now is the full moon. And what the full moon is, what any full moon is in some way, is sun, moon opposite each other, the light of the sun on the moon, electrical energy connecting with magnetic energy, father and mother, those energies together amplify the energies on the planet and within all of us. So one way to look at a full moon is it's a catalyst. It is a time when whatever patterns are going on, whatever energies are there, the energy increases around us in general. And so it activates or catalyzes some of those other dynamics. And the one that is most interesting and powerful for us right now, actually two because they connect to each other, has to do with the planet Saturn. And Saturn is like the workhorse of astrology, the drill sergeant, the structure, the bones, the goat that just keeps going. It does things right. It tends to structure and restrict. And over here, the planet Uranus, which is one of the planets that's, deeply involved for us in this big cycle. It's the planet of disruption, of rebellion, of shaking things up, of quick change, of electrical energy. It's breakthrough, it's breakdown, it's rebellion. And you can see how normally Uranus and Saturn are not really quite like bedfellows. They don't sort of get along. Where Saturn's saying, no, keep it this way. Uranus is saying, break it out. Now, on the flip side of that, right? So what it means when they're in a trine relationship is that what could be difficult energies actually flow. All right, back for part two. We got a grand trine, and there is an enhanced flow between these energies. There are structures breaking down, so new, more enlightened ones can be created. And that is serving a strong evolutionary purpose for us right now. So we want to look out for that in the collective and in our own personal lives. And one more thing, and part of what I love about astrology and all symbolic languages is how they can, certain symbology, certain indicators will repeat when there is a strong energy, which makes my job as an interpreter that much easier. And that has to do, in this case, with a very special angle called the quintile, a 72-degree angle, which indicates the potential for a beyond genius boon, benefit, ability. In this case, that is happening between the planets of Saturn, again, and Jupiter, right? And so where we had before Saturn and Uranus, contraction and breakthrough, structure and breakthrough, now we're talking about Saturn again, that kind of structure, and Jupiter, expansion. So not only is there the opportunity for us as a collective, or the likelihood, inevitability for certain structures to break down, to be replaced by more enlightened ones, there's also the opportunity for that to be wildly expansive, or expansive in a way that is beyond genius. And if you're interested in how that looks in your own chart, good on ya, mate. Sorry, poor Australian accent. I recommend that you figure it out, look at it in your own chart, hire somebody like me or another astrologer to help you with it if need be, because it's such a powerful time. And bottom line, what does it mean for this full moon? amplified energy that gives us the opportunity for structural breakthroughs, which, whereas normally any structure breaking down is something that we don't like, is difficult, at this time we have the opportunity to actually enjoy it and roll with it. All right, y'all. That's it for now. Thanks for being interested in vibrant living, for expanded living, for having an extraordinary life, and using the tools, especially astrology, as an aid. I look forward to when we get to meet. Thank you.